morning's entertainment. Good way to start the day, Poppy.
Yeah.
Stop barking.
I don't get how he plays catch though.
Okay, leave it.
Bertie, go back over there. I'm getting attacked.
Sit. Can't believe we're halfway through the week already. It's with having bank holiday Monday, isn't it? It just makes the week go so fast. I'm just out from getting my nails removed. Actually pains me so much, but they're in pretty good condition considering I've been getting Builder forever. But I guess that's the whole point of Builder, isn't it? Is to keep your nails in good condition underneath, and surprisingly strong. But look at the sight of my hand. I'm in so much pain. I've just been down to the doctors and the pharmacy to get some new creams. Now I've got half an hour to kill before I need to pick up the kids from school early because they've got ski school today. Meant to be on a book buying ban, but popped into the charity shop and bought this and this. I've been so quiet this week. I'm sorry. I will make it up to you over the next couple of days, I promise, but I can't right now. And I just thought, oh, this is the perfect opportunity to come on and have a nice chat because I'm by myself, I'm out on a walk, there is nobody around me, and it's like a decent length walk to have a good little chin wag, but I've got 3% battery on my phone, so I can't even do that. I've just dropped off Poppy and one of her pals at one of their after school clubs. Normally I would just sit in the car and either read my book or scroll on my phone or just decompress, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on a nice walk. I'll have to go on another one because I haven't yet walked the dog because it's been too warm today. But I thought, rather than sitting and doing nothing, I'm going to go and get even more steps in and just enjoy some quiet time by myself out on a nice walk. So that is exactly what I'm doing. How cute are the Highland cows? Apparently there's a baby in there somewhere, but I can't see it. I'm home from my walk and I gave my phone a wee charge. Came straight out to the greenhouse. Lee is cooking dinner. He's been working from home today. And Poppy, are you shifting your logs? Not at the moment. Pardon? Oh, you got the watering can. Are you doing some watering?
Yeah.
Poppy's been given a task. Her big sister was giving it to earn some pocket money to move some of the logs, but Sophia's done half a job and has given up, hasn't she? And Poppy was like, I'll do it. There's not many more logs left to shift. So you got to do jobs like that, don't you?
Just for the money.
Just for the money. Well, that's why everybody does jobs. For the money.
You don't get any money for doing the dishwasher and stuff though.
No, you definitely don't get any money for doing the dishwasher.
No, I said you don't.
I don't. And you don't.
Well, I'm going to start getting some.
No way. We all have to contribute to this household.
And that's what we have to be doing to the chickens.
We are going to all be contributing to the chickens. We're making a rota, aren't we?
What's that?
Do you not remember?
No.
Have a little think.
When you plan?
Rota.
I don't know.
So we're all going to take turns on rotation, aren't we?
Yeah, so we're all going to take turns of cleaning the chicken thing.
Mm-hmm.
And mine's called Betty.
Is that what you're calling your chicken?
Yep.
I think I'm going to call mine Hetty.
Hetty and Betty. They could be twins.
I thought you were calling yours Dotty.
No, mine was Betty.
Yours was Betty. Hetty, Betty, Princess McFlounder,
Hey
the third, and Pinkie Pie. Alright?
Yeah.
Did you finish your matcha?
No. Mine's still inside.
We love matcha, don't we?
Yeah. My first one I had was bigger.
You want to water these ones over here? Actually, hang on. Pop the watering can on there just now. The sunflowers can be moved.
Oh, these sunflowers?
Yeah.
Is this my one?
No, Florence's.
Oh, flowers are so good. Mine is
Just be very careful with them. If you put them down there on the floor, on the other side, yeah, and then they'll be easier for you to water down there. And I am about to plant some.
Oh, flowers has got bitten, Mummy.
How's that?
Yeah, I love juice on it.
I'm going to do some lettuce.
lettuce. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I already do some lettuce?
I don't know. Did you do some lettuce?
Oh yeah, there's one up there.
Where?
Up there, but I'm going to do a tray of 6.
Wait, this one?
Mhm.
Or this one?
Yeah, in there.
Oh, this one. I really want to help that.
You want to help?
I'll fill this off after because I need to do it.
Okay, well I'll go get the scooper and then you can fill those trays up for me if you want to do that.
I love the colour of its panda flavor.
Tell you what, it makes me so happy having a little gardener. Florrie's well into it as well. Raising mini gardeners. They need a good soak. If you look where the pipe is in the watering can, you're tipping it up too much. If you tip it up a little bit less, then the water will come out. That's the spout, not the pipe, that's what I meant. Good job. Absolute peach of a day here today. I spent the morning at Reformer Pilates. It was so good. I forgot how much I enjoyed it. And then I was going to go to the gym this afternoon with a friend, but I've just been pottering at home instead. I decided I didn't need to go. I've done my workout at Reformer. I have been perfecting my sourdough baking. I can't remember if I've even told you that I've managed to get a loaf on the go, but I've decided to do a jalapeno and cheddar one. So this is proving now for like 6 more hours. I've made 2 successful loaves. My neighbour ended up coming to the rescue with a starter. I could not get mine going, but once she gave me a bit of her starter, I've been feeding it, I've kept it alive. This is my 2nd loaf. Look how good that is. Like proper sourdough. And then today I took it one step further, and with the discard, so when you're like halving your quantity of sourdough starter to bake with it, you have discard every day, and I've made sourdough cookies. I used one of the girls' leftover Easter eggs. Hopefully I'm not going to get in trouble for doing that. Hopefully they'll be delighted with the cookies. So they're absolutely delicious. And then Lee wanted to, we went and got some wholemeal flour. He's off today. Because he wants to try and make some wholemeal sourdough. I am just getting ready. I've got 15 minutes until I do the school run. I'm going to take a matcha with me on the school run now that I have some at home. I bought this, which I think, so Blank Street matcha is my favourite matcha. Well, I've only tried 2. Blank Street and one from like a local cafe. And apparently Blank Street use this Perfect Ted matcha. So I ordered this on Amazon. It was quite expensive. I think it was like £10, and I thought this was going to be quite a big bag, but I mean, it came through the letterbox. It's very small. It does up to 30 servings, but me, Poppy and Sophia are all fans of matcha. And it's dead easy to make. I'll show you when I actually do it. I'm not going to do it right now. I was going to leap in the shower and do like wash my hair and stuff before doing the school run, but I really can't be arsed. I'm probably just going to do the school run and then come back home anyway and hang out in the garden with the kids, so I could just deal with this for the next hour. Okay, we're out of time here, but I was just putting all of my bits of footage together, and the chickens just appear out of nowhere. We were obviously too excited to like actually say, we got the chickens, but we have the chickens. You're going to see them in a minute. When we got there, so we've gone for Pekin Bantams. We decided we were going to get 4 chickens, and then when we got there was like a runty baby of the litter, and he was like, oh, you can have 5 for the price of 4. And I was a bit like, oh, didn't really want 5, just wanted 4. But this baby was just so tiny and didn't look particularly great. And I just thought, oh, we just have to take it and nurture it and give it some love. So we've got 5. We have gone for week-old chicks. We don't know if they are cockerels or hens, pullets as they're called. See, I'm learning all this chicken stuff. And I specifically went to that breeder because he said that he will take back any that are cockerels and swap them out for hens. At that point, we will know what is what, because we don't want a cockerel. Firstly, because they make a load of noise. You don't get any eggs, and we don't want a cockerel. We don't want our I think Peking Bantams can get very broody very quickly, and we don't want them sitting on eggs and hatching chicks. We just want a small, easily manageable number. So that was always our plan, to make sure that we had hens. And when this guy said, you know, return the ones, it sounded like a good idea. Now I'm slightly questioning my choice, because we're all attached to all 5 of these hens. I have no idea if any are cockerels. You can't tell yet. I'm sure if you are like a chicken breeder that was used to sexing them, you might be able to tell at a week and a half. I don't know. But we're just going to keep our eyes on them, and hopefully in the coming weeks we'll be able to work out which ones are boys, which ones are girls. And then I have a sneaky suspicion that Flounder, or Princess McFlounder Hey the 3rd, might be a cockerel, just because she has got a very different personality to the others, and is very, very friendly, loving, cheeky, stands slightly more upright. That's Sophia's one, and he literally sleeps in like see, we're already calling him he sleeps in like the crook of her neck. So I think it's going to be a little bit heartbreaking if Flounder is a boy. But we were all prepped before we got them that would be what was happening. If we will not be keeping a cockerel, and the girls said that they would rather have them from chicks, get Bertie used to them, get them used to Bertie. It made the most sense, even if it meant we had to swap one out for another one. So we're all prepped that this is the plan. I think it's quite common when you have chickens that you nobody wants a cockerel, basically, unless you're planning on breeding from them. So we got 5. So we have got Hetty, which is mine. Hetty, when we got her home, she was absolutely fine when we chose her, got her home. And I'm not sure if it was like the stress of the journey, that it was a really, really hot day that we got her, got back. She could only walk backwards and did not look good at all. So I've been giving her like chick vitamin water to try and like sort her out, and she's looking much better, but still probably not as healthy as the other ones. Chicks, apparently the first like 3 weeks is when you will lose them. They die really easily, and they're very like temperamental, their health in that initial 3-week period. So hopefully they'll all be okay. Hetty, mine, Betty, Puppies, Ethel, Lee's, Princess McFlounder Hey the 3rd, Sophia's, and who am I missing? Buttercup, Florence's. So they are our 5 beautiful new chicks. Now you can see them. Happy Sunday. We've just come down to the river. We came on our bikes. Florrie's going off that way exploring. Poppy's playing brow bees. Lee and Sophia are... I think Lee's actually watching a football match. Lee Meldrum, are you in this nature watching football? What was he doing, Poppy? No, what was Daddy doing?
I think it was salmon.
We've just had a morning at home with the baby chicks. They are so cute. I will give you proper introductions when we get home. I don't even know what is going on with this vlog. I am so sorry. I cannot get my head in the game. Excuse the state of my face. I've just been standing in front of the hall mirror, picking at bits of skin, barely there spots, stuff like that. You know, when you just end up looking in a mirror and then you're like, I'll just pick a bit here and poke a bit there and squeeze a bit there. That's what I've been doing. I am just sitting on the stairs. Don't really know what I'm doing, procrastinating. I'm about to get the Hoover and carry it upstairs and Hoover. And then I am meeting a friend for a quick coffee in the sunshine before going to Reformer Pilates. Can't remember if I said this already. I'm mixing up my week. I'm doing strength in the gym and then Reformer in the Reformer Pilates studio, which is beautiful. I will show you when I get there. What else am I doing today? Housework. Housework. I'm also gonna get out the chickens and properly show you them because I just haven't got around to it yet. properly feel like a mum to 5 newborns again, and they are feisty little things. Ethel, who is a week older than the rest, she's from a different batch of eggs, different hatching. She can manage to jump out of the pen and escape. So I need to get a bigger box, like deeper. But at the moment they're in the utility room in like a big plastic box with a heat lamp, where they'll need to be for a good couple of weeks. Apparently 4 weeks under that heat lamp. I can't see me making it to 4 weeks with them in the house, because at a week and a half they're already wanting out and like flapping around. I have been taking them, plus it's been so hot and nice. I got an old rabbit run from a friend. So I've been taking them out into the garden, which they're just absolutely loving that, making them little, like, they're making their own little dust baths. They're only like this big. And yeah, enjoying that. But they can like also get out of the bars of the rabbit pen because they're so tiny. And they just like run around the garden, and it's just adorable. So far Bertie's been okay with them. He hasn't been out in the garden at the same time whilst they've just been like free ranging it. But they've been on the sofa and he's been like in the living room, and it's all been fine. So hopefully it's going to be smooth and hunky-dory. I ordered an omelette coop and run for them, which hasn't, I think it arrives at the end of this week, maybe the start of next, and we'll get that built. But there's no rush for it because I'm going to be in my utility room for the next 4 weeks. Okay, I thought it was about time for some formal introductions to the new babies. Here we have Flounder. Now, we don't know if any of them are cockerels yet, but we have 5 baby chicks, so the chances are we're not going to have 5 pullets, which are girls. This is Princess McFlounder Hey the Third, and I have a very sneaky suspicion that Princess McFlounder Hey the Third is going to end up being a cockerel. The breeder that we actually got them from said that he would take back any cockerels that we ended up accidentally getting in exchange for a hen. I don't know what they are yet. They're between a week and 2 weeks old. This is Hetty. Hetty is the one that likes being held the least. Very cute. Going to be Lavender. Then we've got Ethel. Ethel is a week older than the rest. She was from a different lot of chicks that hatched, but she was left over from the last round, and we couldn't resist her, so she's like the big mama. And then we've got Betty. Betty is the tiniest. Yeah, Betty is tiniest one. She is adorable. Again, she's going to be Lavender. And then last but not least, we have got Buttercup, who looks really similar to Ethel, just much smaller. I'm obsessed with them. They're just gorgeous, but I am definitely ready to get them out of my utility room because they smell. But at the moment they're under a heat lamp, but just look how cute they are. Okay, bedroom quickly hoovered. This is the chair of doom. I need to sort all of this out. And basically every surface in here is just a mess. As you can see, just everywhere. Everywhere is a mess. So at least it's hoovered. And then I'm going to come back and sort this out. I'm going to blow Lee's mind with how productive I've been today. That is one thing. Don't look behind me, by the way, because everywhere behind me is a mess. Don't do it. Don't do it. With Lee coming on shore, you all know I'm a bit of a messy girly. It's just the way I am. But where is my water bottle? I used to like let my messiness build up over the time that he's offshore, and then I would have like a massive clean-up mission before he got back. It must be in the greenhouse. But now that he's not going offshore, can't do that, and now he's really realised that I'm still a massively messy girly. Nope, it's not in the greenhouse. Just have to get a different one for today. I am so here for this weather. It is just absolutely glorious, but it does make me a wee bit worried that we've been basically having summer. And what does that noise mean? Please move the 3rd row of seats. Reformer Pilates done and dusted. What an absolutely brilliant workout you get doing that, honestly. It's like small movements that just make your whole body feel it, and you're working like really deep muscles. Totally different to like a gym workout. This is my lunch hype at the moment. Chicken, battered chicken. They're like chicken nuggets that I just chop up. Lettuce, cucumber, red onion, mayo, and a drizzle of this Frank's Red Hot Wings buffalo sauce. Oh my god, it's so good. I've been having it like every day for like 3 weeks now. Whilst my chicken was cooking in the air fryer, I ran upstairs, hoovered the rest of the bedrooms and squirted some more bleach and stuff in the toilets. So I'm gonna have this, drink my water, sit in the sunshine, and then I'm gonna go and do a bit more housework. Although, how does anybody get any housework done when the weather is like this? I feel like I just want to be in the garden every second of every day. This is the dream. I'm really hoping, Bertie, say hello, look over here, hello. I'm really hoping that this is not summer and that this is just a little warm-up for us all. Another day, another gym session done and dusted. We're real time now. It is Sunday and we're just climbing up the local hill with some friends, but leave behind me, kids in front, trying to move my body. It's the start of a new week and I am building my chicken coop. I started yesterday. It is taking an absolute lifetime, but it could be worse. I've got my audiobook on. I'm listening to book 2 of the Inheritance Games. The sun is shining. I've just had a matcha and a hard-boiled egg, and that was like my morning snack, and I'm going to be going for my lunch break soon. It said that it takes like 10 plus hours, and they weren't joking. It really does take that long. So I'm gonna sign off here. Hope you've all enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you soon. Bye.